All right, we're back. Last heat of the day here at the Oi Rio Pro, live from Saquarema. We got Miguel Pupo versus John Florence. Miguel up now, draws the first sword. Big backside whip. And there's the crowd getting behind Miguel Pupo. 30 minutes on the clock. Just a few minutes have gone by with that first major set coming through. Miguel strikes first, but that leaves a dangerous John Florence out the back with priority.
You can see right there, paddling, scratching. And as I thought, as soon as that tide starts going out, the wind goes back offshore. Thank you very much. Boom, big turn there from Miguel Pupo. And that wave not cooperating, but 3.33 in the scheme of things. Not generally a keeper score, but he's got the ball rolling. He's got the momentum.
You can find yourself right off tour, but as everybody says, Miguel Pupo is an asset to the championship tour. And here he goes again on his backhand, up and out. Yeah, great strategy. Keep it going. Keep swinging.
We've seen that, right? Everyone that's caught a lot of waves kind of surfs themselves into a good rhythm.
We got 23 minutes, 30 seconds on the clock. 2 waves ridden for Miguel Pupo, and it looks like John Florence is now going to get involved. Quick pump, straight to his feet. So much spring in every one of his turns. Now he whips it straight up into the lip. Nice layback snap. Really stamped his authority on that last turn, so you kind of saw the flow, loosening things up, whipping his hips up into that lip, gets that layback.
He's incredible. 2 times world champion, back-to-back. Have a look at this next turn here. Watch, you can literally see the bottom deck of the board. Bang! Gets a bit of air under there. And comes out nice and clean. Look at that. Just gaffing it into the lip and throwing a lot of spray through the air. So John, back-to-back maneuvers. Quick concession, short space of time. Tight period right there, and you don't need a lot of wave to get those big scores when your name's John Florence.
And I think that's going to be a solid start for John Florence. Miguel Pupo now keeping things going here on his backhand. Quick snap, right back into it, up onto the lip, floats it. It's an airdrop. The crowd loves a good floater. So he showed the judges the bottom of his board in a different way there. Like that floater, kind of rock and rolled off, a little shifty in the air. Landed nicely, and there's the urgency we'd like to see. Get back out there.
As soon as he starts playing his game, it's going to be pretty much done and dusted. But nice wave here from Miguel Pupo, that beautiful, clean, smooth style that we love from him. Nice little tail tapping drop. Unfortunately, didn't get one more turn through the inside. Had he done that, then we're looking at a pretty solid score. He's going to need it because John's just about to drop something solid as well. Beautiful vision from the drone. There's that classic backside attack, and there it is, the bottom deck of the board. We love that. It's kind of a transition move, though. You know, sometimes you can go up and over the lip and get down into that next section, or down and around it and then hook under it. So 2 different approaches there, but Miguel up and over.
19:15 to go. Miguel Pupo up and down. So this is where Miguel, he's banked 2 decent scores.
Although he's probably one of the best out here, he's also had some mixed results.
And we've got a wedge for John Florence. A bit late on the takeoff. Gets around this section, coiling it up. The Cobra will strike. It does. John Florence blasting the perfectly rotated 540, landing straight towards the beach. You saw the tail release. Whips it around. There's John Florence in a nutshell. Clutch maneuver, so smooth. You know, that was an extended pull back of the bow, and when he launched the arrow, it aimed true.
You knew, once he got caught behind the section, he missed that section. Now he knows he's got to do something special. Widens the stance, perfect spin, perfect landing. No glitches whatsoever on that maneuver. So John Florence about to lock in something special. And you watch the confidence right now just go through the roof for John Florence.
15 seconds to go. More business in the lineup. John Florence. Again, coiling up, big vertical snap, releasing the tail. Now, hammering this oncoming section. Rides out, he does. And there goes the crowd. I tell you, these fans, they know a thing or two about good surfing. They love what they're seeing from John Florence. The sound is just as loud when John goes than as when Miguel goes.
Single one of those people sitting on the beach, watch every single event through the WSL app. Why? Because this guy is an absolute freak of nature when he comes to doing some crazy stuff, entertaining the crowd here, trying to improve a 6.27.
You know, I think what makes John such a well-rounded surfer is, of course, he's one of the most technically advanced surfers on the planet, but he does have those skills to throw it back and go to the power. We saw at the end of that wave. Here goes Miguel. Trying not to be outdone or outsurfed. He'll go to the air. Miguel Pupo gets almost fully rotated, lands on the lip, goes over the falls. Not landing where he wanted to, but again, fight fire with fire. Miguel ramping out. And he's having a look. Here it goes. The John Florence show is on again. Speed down the line, up into the air. Florence goes upside down. The miracle worker somehow inverted upside down. Nails the front three, reverts out in the whitewater. How does he do it?
For it right now, blowing straight into that right-hander.
And now Miguel gets involved. He goes for his own back five, comes unstuck. Throwing a Hail Mary there.
So he's trying, you know, it's not like he's going, well, you know, I'm going to safety surf this next wave. Miguel Pupo knows what he's up against. He's got to get 2 excellent scores up into the 9s to take this one out.
Just quiet down.
You know,
I got this.
Okay, settle down.
I know what I'm doing.
Here we go.
1 minute, 15 seconds to go. John Florence up and out. Middle hand priority over to Miguel Pupo. Too little, too late combination of scores, and with only 1 minute to go. Well, Miguel maybe can do a little bit something. Right? You know what? You gotta hand it to Miguel though. A solid run, coming in as a wild card, putting on a great performance. So with 51 seconds to go, you can all look forward to an amazing, an official WSL post show. Yeah, and you know, if you're gonna lose to somebody, why not lose to the best?
Right.
So John Florence comes through and making his presence well known here. It is official. John Florence has come to the Oi Rio Pro to win. Credit to Miguel Pupo, surfing through some tough heats to make it this far, deep into round 3. But he'll be sent packing, and John Florence will be sent into round 4.